Wednesday, January 18th, 1:13 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. Happy hump day. Here's a recap of my day trade as well as a swing trade. First, we'll go over the recap of the day trade I took this morning. It was on the S&P 500 using options. It actually did the 0 DTE on the ES. Switch it up to show you that you can do it on either one. So I got a symbol queued up there on the left, /ES. The contract was the January 23rd that expires today, market close. I was bearish, so I did a bear call spread, which was on this side. These were the strikes. 40.50 was my short. 40.65 was my long. When I got filled at 125 for each. And I closed at 50% at 65. Yep, so I had a 50% gain. I went short. I placed that trade at 10:18 a.m. and it got closed out for my profits at 10:35. So in hindsight, if I stayed in now, or if I was still in, yeah, I would have made max nearly. Yep. I say nearly because things can still change. But again, I would have closed it out at the maybe left 1 penny on. Yep. So I left money on the table. I didn't lose, so I'm still happy I made 50%. Let's go to the charts. Look at this price action occurring right now. So we broke below the low of yesterday on this daily chart here. Yep. Trending down big today. We already took out that low. Let's put the SPX in now. Again, that was the ES we're looking at. Just to show you the comparison of both. What's the difference between the SPX and the ES? Well, right off the bat, they trade on different financial exchanges, different rules and policies. They both represent the underlying, the S&P 500. They both have options on them. You could day trade them, swing trade them. Yeah, it's the hours that they're available and the margin requirements. Yep. So even on the SPX, look at that. Huge trading range. Massive sell-off already. Coming into that gap. Let's look at the 4-hour. This 4-hour candle here got done at 1 p.m. New York time. Started at 9 a.m. Yep. Big rejection. Look at all that rejection up here. This quarters horizontal line dotted 40.25 rejections multiple times, giving me more bearish bias this morning. Already labeled my midpoint. We also broke below here. That was a demand zone in the past. Broke below it. Also broke below here. Let's go to the 30 minutes. Yep. So pre-market, I'd labeled my high, my low. That was the overnight high. That was the overnight low. This is a 30-minute chart. And then just shy of the New York session, before the cash opened up, I labeled that high there. Let's zoom in. Yep. So let me just show you some insight here on the 30-minute. This is overnight action. That was the high. Then coming into the, let's say the FOREX hours when the banks start opening after 8 a.m. We tested it. Yep, broke above it. That was that overnight. I broke above it. Filled to close above it. So I labeled that pre-market one there. Just again, divergency, high, higher high, failure at the higher high to close above there, leaning more bearish bias. Then you had here. This is the 9:30 to 10. And this was the 10 to 10:30, 30-minute candle bars. And then since then, reversed. Yep. Higher highs. And then that, again, divergency. They were making higher highs, but filled to close above each one. Look, that was a high. And this one broke above it, but didn't close above that. And then again, this red candle, 30-minute, made a higher high. Again, didn't close above that high. Yes, the body closed above that, but you didn't close above the high. And then all selling off. Let's go to the 15-minute. Oops. Cue this in on a 15-minute. Zoom in. Show you my trade. Right there, that yellow down arrow. Again, my entry was 10:18 a.m. So it was after the first 30-minute candle got done. It was after 3 15-minute candles got done. Zoom in some more. So this 15-minute candle here, which is the third one when the market opens, that was a bullish pin bar on top of a trend. I liked it. Thank goodness it sat on my hands, waited. It was a long struggle sitting out waiting that long. Yeah. When that formed, my idea was, okay, bearish pin bar, top of a trend. Also, took out that swing high, but failed to close above it. Divergency, key word, divergency. Sesame Street kids, let's say it, divergency. So my thought was, that was the trigger. My entry would be the break below, and that's what I did. It broke below that, and I went bearish, put that bear call spread on that I showed you, and then boom, panic, huge sell-off. Yep, happy camper won that trade. Also, notice these candles, huge wicks, top, bottom, a lot of indecision on both sides. Excuse me. So it could be mixed signals. Why? Because you have this consolidation down here. You have that retest here that never took that out. And then maybe you have more people buying to the upside. So sit on hands, wait for these retests. Because they certainly worked well for me, so they could possibly work well for someone else. And thank goodness I used a good money management and didn't sit on this trade all day because things could change in a heartbeat. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can show you something here. Oops. Put this on 5 days just to give you some insight. Just with numbers. Numbers, meaning the numbers. Round numbers and quarters. Round numbers ending in the 00. Round numbers ending in halves, 50, and quarters ending at 25, 75, okay? Round numbers, solid red horizontal line. Quarters, 39, 70, 25, 75, see the dotted lines? Look at 15 minutes. You could do it on any financial instrument. I do it on my go-to financial S&P 500. Notice quarters here, this being the 40-25, multiple times was tested. Opportunities, that was telling me a selling, and down here, broke above it multiple times, testing it. Opportunities for scalping, day trading. So now, look at this huge sell-off. There's a level there, there's a level there, but again, we're breaking below this one, coming to that one. So I'll be concerned it's 39.50. That's a level to look for a potential trade. Same with the quarters. Let's go on to my next trade now. This was a swing trade I took yesterday. I was bearish. We're looking at a daily chart of the SPX cash. Let me unzoom this. I already closed this trade just a little while ago. S&P 500. Yesterday closed that red candle up there. Top of a trend. I looked at it more like a spinning top, a doji. So during the market hours yesterday, I traded bearish. Near the close of the day, I think it was like around 2:30. I put a bearish trade on using the SPY. It was a bear put spread and expires this Friday, but I already closed it today. So good. I already closed it for profits, a little bit more than 50%. But today, huge sell-off. We have a gap here that hasn't got filled. Concerning. Now let me cue in so you can see the trade I took. Yeah, I wish I went bigger, but it was a fail. It was just testing the waters. Oops. Yeah, I said, let me just do one. Yes, yesterday, that's what I did one. There it is, stock ETF, SPY. And my plan was to add to it today, but I didn't do that this morning. So I felt it ran away too much already. Yep. So ran down too much. I'm not going to add more positions to it now. I closed it. Again, yeah, I went in at 2:29 p.m. yesterday. My strike, short strike was the, that was actually the long strike, 16 Delta, and it was 391. Got filled at $15, and I closed it at 32. Yep. Again, it's a, that was a debit, means you're paying for it. I paid $15 for it, and I closed it at $32. Happy camper. It was a winner. And we'll just end this here so you can see what's happening on the cash indexes again. SPX down huge. NASDAQ down huge. Dow, look, the Dow reversed several days earlier. Dow Transports, look at that bearish pin bar forming. These are daily. Dow Utilities, huge sell-off. A lot of panic there. Interesting. So people are not gravitating to that because that pays high dividends. And the Russell 2000. Hey, if you like this video, if this is helpful, how about clicking the thumbs up? If you don't like it, how about giving a thumbs down and leaving a comment why you didn't like it? Thank you, Connie. Bye-bye. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.